Welcome to the Virginia Civics and Economics Lecture Series. At the end of each slide, there will be a 5-second delay. Use this time to complete your notes. When you are done, push play and move on to the next slide. This presentation will begin in 5 seconds. Welcome to Virginia Civics and Economics Lecture 2.7 on the global economy, and there it is, the globe. The globe is happy because it's not alone. Well, what do I mean it's not alone? You see, people and more importantly, products are being shipped across the globe every day. For example, check out these soybeans that were grown in Brazil. They're getting shipped to these nice cows so that they can eat them in Scotland. Or what about these products that are made in China? They're shipped across the globe to be sold in Times Square, New York City by Macy's department store. And then we have beautiful jumbo jets made in Seattle, Washington, and they eventually land up being flown in the United Arab Emirates, which is all the way over in the Middle East. So the globe is happy because products cross the globe on a daily basis. But how do we as a people operate in such a vast global economy? Well, that's what we're going to look at today. And with that said, go to the next slide. Let's talk about the global economy. This is a term we've heard a lot lately. Some people say it's good to have a global economy, and some people say it's bad. Well, to understand each position, you have to know what it is in the first place. The global economy consists of worldwide markets in which the buying and selling of goods and services by all nations takes place. This includes globalization, which is the way in which the economies of nations are becoming interconnected and dependent upon each other. What does this look like? Here's a map of the globe, and as you can see, business companies are spread out throughout the world. It used to be that most economic activities were happening in certain places, Europe, the United States. Now, companies can be found all over the place. More importantly, you can have something that goes on in Australia, and it can have an economic impact here in North America. Everything is interconnected. Everything works together. Why would we do this? There are 4 reasons why states and nations trade with each other. They do it to obtain goods and services they cannot produce or cannot produce efficiently themselves. In other words, you can't grow bananas in New York in the winter. We need to get those bananas from someplace else, so we import them from countries in South and Central America. 2, we do it to buy goods and services at a lower cost or a lower opportunity cost. We call that importing. And to sell goods and services to other countries, exporting. So we have the export-import system. Finally, we do it to create jobs. We do that within our own state or nation. We want to export our goods to other places. We need to have people here to make these products or grow these things that we're going to export. Here's the rub. Trade imbalances can lead to an unbalanced circular flow economy within a particular nation. But globalization can counteract an imbalance by allowing for national specialization. That means that countries focus on providing a specific set of natural resources, goods, or services. What does that look like? This is an iron ore excavator, and Australia specialized on providing iron ore to China. Australia has a lot of stuff it can export, but China really needed this iron ore, and for a good 10 to 12 years, Australia specialized in mining its iron ore and shipping it out to China. Go to the next slide. Virginia is no stranger to globalization. In fact, the state was practically founded on the idea. Somebody thinks we're special, and Virginia and the United States specialize in the production of certain goods and services which promote efficiency and growth. Virginia specializes in the following goods and services: livestock, that's chicken and cattle, and crops, greenhouse and nursery products, and soybeans. We grow strawberries here. We hold a strawberry festival in Pungo for a reason. We also have manufactured goods, including tobacco, chemicals, and transportation and military equipment. When you drive into Newport News and you see that giant shipyard, we are specializing. We are the only place on the East Coast that builds aircraft carriers. Coal mining is a major industry in Virginia, as is fishing, with a specialization on crabs and oysters. You know, that whole ocean and bay thing. And we have service industries. Those include community, business, and personal service groups like private healthcare companies, hotels and motels. We call that tourism. Computer programming and engineering companies, and repair shops. Here's the thing: technology is a focus here in Virginia. We push it in our schools and we focus on it in creating and sustaining business. These are the things that our Virginia economy specializes on, and this is how we connect to the global market. Go to the next slide. Finally, let's talk about the impact of technological innovations on the global economy. The past 30 years have been incredible when it comes to the way our economy has expanded throughout the world. And here's why. Innovations in technology like the internet and worldwide connectivity, everybody being able to work and trade with everyone else, has contributed to the global flow of information, capital, goods, and services. What does this look like? Here's Amazon. You could literally sell a product to any customer in the world at this point through Amazon. It doesn't matter where you are, as long as it's legal to sell that product to someone else and they have internet access, you can do it through Amazon. That's incredible. Also, the use of such technology has lowered the cost of production. For some tasks, it's cheaper to use these guys than these guys. That's a bit controversial, but it is what it is. Here's the other controversial thing. Outsourcing is challenging the circular flow economic system of the United States. What do I mean? Companies are using cheaper labor. They're paying people less overseas without any return benefit to the economy. So, it's cheaper to hire tech support people overseas, but is there a return of value to the United States? That remains to be seen. Thank you for watching this lecture, and I look forward to seeing you in class.